What's happening, guys? Sam Adams here, and today we're going to be talking about the digital future of gaming. Of course, cloud-based technology has been on everybody's mind recently with the announcement from Google that Google Stadia is going to be a completely and totally cloud-based platform for games going into the next generation. On top of that, we also have a recent news announcement that shows why that could potentially be a really bad idea, especially for those that are game conservationists that want these games to be able to be played 10, 20, 30, maybe even 40 or 50 years down the line. Now, I want to do this by talking about Driveclub because a big piece of news has come out, and that is that after March the 31st of 2020, the game's servers are actually being taken offline, and that includes not just the base game, but also its bikes expansion as well as Driveclub VR. That's bad in and of itself, but on top of that, after August the 31st of 2019, all three of those experiences are being taken down from the PlayStation Store entirely. They will not be available for purchase after that. Now, of course, for those that have not purchased Driveclub, Driveclub VR, or Driveclub Bikes, if you do want to do that, you better do so before August 31st of 2019. But in addition to that, what does this mean for those that want to continue to play the game? Essentially, it's not unplayable, but the experience is changing drastically. Now, there is an entire guide for this on the official PlayStation website, but you will not be able to use your Season Pass online, represent your club online in multiplayer events or tours, play online multiplayer and compete in challenges, create your own events, nor compete in leaderboards or share stats and other player progress. Now, you will be able to use your Season Pass on all single-player and offline modes, continue to play all of the games, including Driveclub, Driveclub VR, and Driveclub Bikes, as well as DLC single-player functionality in offline mode, and you can also earn trophies in single-player/offline modes. So that's what you can do, but again, half of the experience and all of the online components are basically going away. Now, of course, for Driveclub, the scenario is a little bit different. Sure, these servers are going down, and sure, it's being taken down off of the digital storefront, but you can probably find some kind of physical copy lying around in your local mom-and-pop game shop. However, looking forward to 10 or 15 years down the line, as digital becomes a bigger part of the gaming industry, will physical games still be around in the same way that they are today, or will a game just simply disappear when it's delisted from the PlayStation Store, the Xbox Live Marketplace, or whatever kind of platform you choose to use? Now, of course, it's going to be a very long time before we legitimately see a future in which physical games just simply aren't used anymore, if we ever see one at all. But looking to projects like Google Stadia, where the entire platform is based in the cloud and completely and totally controlled by another entity, that's something that worries people like me that love the history of games and that love these games that have existed for decades and decades and continue to be able to be gone back to and played yet again even in the modern day. Let's say that in 30 years somebody wants to go back and play Driveclub and all of the physical copies are gone. There's not really going to be any kind of way to do that, and that's something that concerns people like me, and there are many of us. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not entirely naive. I don't expect every game to stay up forever. I don't expect the servers for every online experience to remain playable. But with that being said, you then get games that are lost to history. Of course, one of the most popular videos on my channel right now is talking about MAG, or Massive Action Game, a completely and totally online shooter that came out back on the PlayStation 3. People loved that game and they want a remaster of it, but there's no way to even go back and play it again because the entire experience was online. The game just doesn't exist anymore. That's sad. And so now that people are coming back to it, there are many people that want to play this game, which is why I've started a petition to make a PS4/PlayStation 5 version of it. Although that might not ever happen, it shows that people actually do want this kind of experience, and this is the future we're looking at if these games just disappear whenever anybody decides that they're not worth keeping up anymore. And so, to reiterate, if you do want to buy Driveclub or any of its various components, you better do so before August 31st of 2019. And of course, if you do want to play the online components, you better do that before March 31st of 2020, because those are going away. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Should games be delisted whenever they're not worth keeping up anymore? Are you a game conservationist who believes every game should be kept up forever? Leave your thoughts down below. And of course, if you happen to be brand new to the channel, I upload new stuff throughout the week. And of course, there is a live gaming news podcast hosted 5 days a week. So subscribe for that, or follow over on twitter.com/prettychillguy to stay up to date with all of the content and also all of my bad dad jokes. But with that being said, I will talk to you guys soon, and rip Driveclub, because man, that sucks.